Hi everyone, this is Gladys Diaz with Heart's Desire International, and I have a really quick video for you today. It's a training video on a process that I usually take myself and my clients through anytime that there's some sort of breakdown. Now, a breakdown is any time that you are having an experience that there's something that's not working. Obviously, you can use this process in any area of your life, but with love being my specialty, we're going to focus on the area of your romantic relationships. And I'm just going to put this here because I'm trying really hard not to squint, but I wanted you to see my eyes. So here's the process. Anytime that you're feeling some sort of disempowerment, where you're feeling upset, that's what we call a breakdown. And many times we go into victim mode because we start to feel if only the other person had said or done or would show up a different way, then I could have my happy relationship, or we would have better communication, or whatever it is for you. So here's what you want to do. Instead of casting out blame and looking at what something outside or someone outside of you can do to make you happy, you always want to take the empowered stance of what can I do to bring happiness to myself. And in a relationship, obviously, we're in relationship with another person, but there are still things that I can be responsible for. Now, responsible does not mean blame or guilt or you're at fault. It just means, okay, I do not want to stay in this feeling of disempowerment anymore. So what can I do to shift things around? And this is a very quick 4-step process that you can take yourself through. So I want you to grab, if you need to pause, go ahead, grab a piece of paper and a pencil and write these questions down. So the first question is, what's missing? Again, I'm feeling this way because there's something that I wish was happening, or an experience I wish I was having that I'm not. So I look to see what's missing. So an example could be in your relationship. If you're feeling like there's romance is missing, or spontaneity or fun is missing from your relationship, you're kind of noticing that you're in a rut, or you're not talking or connecting as much as you used to, then you could write those things down. Communication is missing, fun is missing, laughter is missing. Just make a list of the things that you feel are missing. Now, caveat, this is not about what is the other person doing that's missing. It's what's the experience or the thing that is missing. Because if you're going to cast out blame, you're going to be sitting in that victim mode, which is really uncomfortable. And I know a lot of us women hate to see ourselves as victim, but we victimize ourselves by being victims of our circumstances. Okay? So what is the thing that's missing, in an effort to see how we can bring it? Okay? It's not about, let me list everything that's missing so I can let him have it and he can hear all the things he's doing wrong. That doesn't work. That's another video. Okay, so what are the things that are missing? And the second question is, am I willing to bring what's missing? Because there must be a willingness. If it's missing, it's because I'm missing it. So what can I do to bring the thing that I feel is missing? So first you ask yourself, what's missing? Then am I willing to bring it? And the third question is, what is it that I'm willing to bring? So you may have listed a lot of things, and you don't want to try to take on 100,000 things at the same time, because you're going to feel overwhelmed. The moment you feel overwhelmed, you're going to feel defeated, and you're not going to want to do anything, okay? And that's your brain's way of protecting you, saying, oh, this is too hard, this isn't going to change, he's never going to change, and you stay stuck. So choose one or two things. So for instance, if I was feeling like there was romance and spontaneity and fun missing in my relationship, I might say, you know what, am I willing to bring those things? Yes, I am. So what is it that I'm willing to bring? I'm willing to bring romance and spontaneity to my relationship. And now that I have chosen those things, I can start listing what are the action steps that I'm going to take. Now, I want to give you a warning, okay? A heads up. This is not about just doing. I don't want you to list a bunch of stuff that you're going to do, because that's very much in our masculine energy. Anytime we're in doing mode, we want to shift to our feminine energy of being. So who would I need to be to bring fun and spontaneity and romance back into my relationship? So a few years ago, I was feeling this way, and what I did was I actually on the computer created a really beautiful formal looking invitation, and I invited my husband to a romantic dinner. Now back then our babies were small, and I hadn't done the work to get childcare, so I just scheduled it for 8:30 at night, where I knew they would be in bed, and I ordered dinner because cooking is not romantic to me. I don't like to cook. So I ordered in dinner, and we had a really romantic evening together, and it was fun because I hand delivered the invitation and it was in a formal envelope. and it was great, and it did lead to having a very romantic and fun evening together. Okay, so but there was a way of being. It wasn't just the doing this. That's important. So once you answer your 3 questions, what's missing, am I willing to bring what's missing, and what am I going to bring, and you do your action steps, then it's time for the 4th question. And the 4th question is, what do I still need support with, or what would I like support with? And again, this is very empowering, because asking for help is not disempowering. This is you saying, you know what, there's something that I'd like some help with, and now you reach out to somebody. Hopefully somebody who has the results that you want, somebody who's able to give you good, solid information. That's why working with a coach is so empowering, because you have someone there who's standing for you and who's giving you tested and proven advice. Hopefully the person is in a happy romantic relationship and they can give you that type of information, and now you have what you need. Okay, so here's my invitation to you. Ask yourself the first 3 questions. What's missing? Am I willing to bring what's missing? And what am I willing to bring? And once you have all of that down, I want you to ask yourself the 4th question. What do I still need support with? And I want you to send me that thing that you still need support with. Okay? And this, whether it's for dating or relationships, whatever you feel you need support with, whatever, after you've answered those questions, is there for you, send it to me, and I promise you that I will answer you and I will support you and tell you what your next best step will be. And maybe we'll get on a call so we can really lay out a good plan, a solid plan where you feel confident. Okay, so go ahead, click reply on this email, or click on my email address, Gladys at heartsdesireintl.com, and tell me what you need support with. I cannot wait to read your email, and until our hearts meet again, always remember that you are loved. Goodbye for now.